Our people always have lived with nature's law. And nature's law means you preserve and you save.
A short video shown to a room of people about the preservation of wildlife like caribou. This was at the Caribou Engagement Meeting, which was held in Fort St. John on Tuesday, the second of 4 meetings held in the Peace Region. The provincial governments say they are accepting feedback on the proposed plan until April 26. Many people are concerned about the repercussions of these agreements and its economic impact.
We believe these arrangements will significantly impact the industry, our employees, and the communities where we live and work in.
This concerned resident is speaking to the draft partnership agreement between BC, Canada, West Moberly First Nations, and the Soto First Nations group, which addresses specific habitat protection and restoration measures to recover the central group herds of the Southern Mountain Caribou. Some may be asking the question, so what does this mean and how will it affect my community? It would mean closures of certain backcountry, changes to allowable forestry cuts, or mapping detail changes to caribou core habitats. These 2 agreements, if carried forward, could mean major job loss and the dwindling of community resources and backcountry use. With caribou populations declining over the past 30 years, the government's short time frame to discuss this issue has left many people angry and confused.
Why has the government not addressed any of our concerns with regards to the destruction of habitat and the loss of our jobs to industry, when this was pointed out to them time and time again? 20 years of ignoring is what created this situation.
What we would want to see is an economic impact assessment for everywhere from Fort Nelson right through to Chetwynd, Tumbler Ridge, Dawson Creek. Every community will be impacted by this. You can't do that in 3 weeks.
2018, where you promised a structured decision-making process on this caribou issue. You never followed up on that. So I think if there's any pressure that you're feeling, you deserve it.
So why the rush? Why only 1 month to provide input on something that will impact so many people?
The thing that seems weird about this whole situation is we have 2 sawmills in Chetwynd thinking about closing over allowable cut, and we're expanding the timber license for the natives. What is the deal with that? That's the elephant in the room. No one will say it because it's not politically correct.
The sitting panel was put through the ringer, answering questions of concerned residents with plenty of information. In speaking with many citizens in attendance, they all agreed that their questions weren't actually answered. Many people like Kathleen feel the BC government is just hosting these engagement sessions to say that they did.
I would say that the general tone of people and residents in the community is that this is purely so that they can say they came and consulted, but we don't actually expect to see any changes.
There are 2 more meetings scheduled for the Peace Region, tonight in Tumbler Ridge at the Trend Mountain Hotel and Conference Center, and in Dawson Creek tomorrow at the Co-op Mercer Hall in the Encana Center. Both these meetings begin at 5:30 p.m. and carry on until 9:30. Residents are encouraged to come and speak on these issues. Randi-Marie Adams, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.